And we live again. What's up, y'all? What's up? It's your girl Leo back at it, And today, I got some juicy for you. Okay? We got how to strengthen your connection with your intuition. Okay? Three tips on how to do this. And I had to give this to you guys because I am becoming more and more aware that people are just not connected with their intuition. Like, people really just not. And personally, I know, to me, what I see and what I'm observing is, with the social media and our phones and fucking distractions on top of distractions and distractions, so many fucking distractions that, if you're not fucking aware, if you're not self-aware, it's just hard to keep up. And so, first of all, you want to build your fucking awareness. You want to build your awareness. And when I'm talking about your awareness, I guess I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm referring to your emotional intelligence, okay? I'm talking about your self-awareness. I'm talking about your social awareness, okay? You want to build all of that. But, that's the first step, but that takes time. I mean, honestly, everything that I talk about, it just takes time. So you have to work on yourself and your mind. It always circles back to that, because that is what we talk about over here. But let's talk about these, your intuition. Okay. And, before I jump into strengthening your intuition. And I hope you know what intuition is. Okay, let me just briefly tell you if you don't know what intuition is. Your intuition is like your sixth sense, right? It's just that feeling, that gut feeling, you know how you feel like something ain't gonna go right, and then something doesn't go right, and then you be like, I knew something was gonna be weird. I knew something was off. It's that knowing, right? But a lot of times what happens is that we feel this feeling, we feel this thing, but we don't act on that feeling because it's not obvious. It's not obvious. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a serious topic that I want to talk to you about, but it also is a very triggering topic because, it's something that I have felt. Like, something ain't going right. Something ain't right. But because you can't see evidence, because it's not obvious, you question yourself, right? And you don't trust in yourself. You don't believe in yourself. So we have to strengthen that intuition, that trust. And when I'm talking about strengthening it too, guys, like, you have this power. You've already got it in you. Like, it's already there. But instead of ignoring it, I'm teaching you how to tap into it more. Okay? Pay more attention. The first thing, right? The first thing that you need to know is that your communication, your intuition is a direct line of communication. Direct. Right here. It's a direct line of communication to spirit. Okay? Whoever you call spirit, the universe, your fucking ancestors, your guides, God, okay? All of the above. And this is why I say all of the above, because no matter who you call spirit, no matter who you say is spirit, you're connected. We're all connected. And spirit is leading to whatever it is that you're connected to. It's leading to the same thing, okay? If it's leading you towards righteousness, okay? Because that's a whole nother topic, because you could be, I gotta talk about the chosen ones, because everybody be out here talking about chosen, we chosen, I'm chosen, you chosen, like, but chosen by who? Okay? That's the serious question, because it's more than one that can choose out here. It just is, okay? What, you chosen by righteousness or you chosen by hell, okay? Like, we're gonna say that for another topic, but we gotta get back on here, but anyways, what I brought that up though, because whether you are chosen by whatever, it is a direct line of communication. And I'm not promoting bad behavior, but it is what it is. And I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to do, okay? You tell yourself what to do. And all I'm telling you is how to tap into that more, okay? You already know. So, most times, I already talked about that. So, energy is like, yeah. So, what we're talking about exactly here, when we're talking about your intuition, yeah, by the way, if y'all ever are wondering, like, if I'm looking around or if I'm looking down, if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. If I'm looking around, I'm usually by a lake or some body of water, and there's birds flying around, and there's rocks, and there's water. So it's a very scenic view. And it's just easier to talk while I'm looking around. I don't know. It's something I do, okay? So I'm not being some type of way. Just know that, okay? It's just something I do. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. When we're talking about the intuition, though, when we're talking about your intuition is reading the things that are unsaid, the things that are low key. It's reading energy, okay? And everybody knows what energy is by now, right? Everybody should know what energy is. And you know, it's so important that you know what fucking energy is. And honestly, energy is everything, okay? I just simplify it. Literally everything is energy, down to your body, down to fucking grass, down to a rock, okay? Everything has energy. It has a certain fucking energy. And I have to say that because depending on how strong your intuition is, you can pick up on certain frequencies, okay? And I'm gonna talk about that later in this live. But oh no, somebody's dog is loose. Oh wait. Okay, the guy's right there. Somebody's dog is not loose. Okay, my bad, y'all. Okay, so back on topic. I apologize, y'all. It's important that you know what energy is, because that's really, like I said, that's how your communication is talking to you. Also, because this world that we live in, I've said this before, this world that we live in is a world of illusions. Illusions, okay? Decepticons and fucking, damn, that bird lost his lunch. Sadness, okay? But he dropped his fish back in the water, bro. That sucked for him, bro. But anyways, oh man, it's just like so many things. I love to watch these birds out here. But shit, I have to stay on topic, guys, and I apologize. So I was talking about the unspoken word. So the illusion of this world, right? So like what you see here, right? What this is real, right? You can't say it's not real, but what you see is a window of perception. What you see, you see me in my car. You might see a little bit in the back seat right here. Maybe you're paying attention to details. You see my guitar case or something. I don't fucking know. You see that, I don't know, shit, I'm not the fucking person to pay attention to details, but whatever you see in this little window right here, right, this is your window of perception into my world, okay? Now, what you see is not everything. I got some more shit right here, got my bag and stuff, I just cleaned up, so thank God. But I got, I got my water, I got my shit from work, I got my drug rug on my lap here, It's not an actual drug rug, y'all. It's just what I call my hoodie, okay? But yeah, I got some more shit going on in this car, but all you see is this window right here, right? And so with that though, you can also tell just off of how I'm talking to you, right? I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you about energy, but you can also tell that I'm distracted because of these birds, because of the lake, whatever. You don't know what I'm distracted by, but until I tell you. But you can also tell I'm distracted because I keep fucking cutting myself off in the middle of me talking, right? And if I never said what's happening around me, you don't actually know what's fucking happening. You just know that, well, you could probably assume something like, I don't know what I'm talking about because I keep trailing off or something, And so, I mean, that's your window of perception. So, and that's the energy, right? And I'm telling you, right? But you pick up on the energy, whatever you're feeling, right? What is it that you're feeling? And so, that's the first, I'm sorry. These birds, I'm so sorry, y'all. These birds have got me dying out here. Like, they're so funny. The fucking bird keeps dropping his food. He's trying so hard for this fish, and this fish is just fucking smart. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's getting away. He's getting away. It's so funny, but I apologize, y'all. But back on topic. The first tip for you connecting to your intuition, right? You want to stop, like literally stop. Okay, so when you're feeling something, right? You don't know exactly what it is, what's happening. Like, it's not obvious, but you feel some type of way. Let's give an example, okay? Great example, okay? Let's say everybody's felt this, right? You go to a fucking friend's house, right? You just walk into a room and nothing is said. The room is silent, but you also feel like some stiff ass air in the fucking room. Like, the room is stiff as fuck. You know what I mean? Everybody has felt that, right? That's an example, right? So stop. What is it that you feeling? Okay? It might be obvious, or it might be obvious to you, oh, I just walked in this house and it's a little weird in here, but I don't know, right? It could be obvious. Maybe it's not so obvious to you, but you feel it. You feel something, and so you have to stop. First tip: stop and feel. Okay, that is the first tip. Stop and feel. What is it that you're feeling? What is it that you're feeling? Question yourself. What do I feel? Put a name to your feeling. Put a fucking title to your feeling. Put a color to your feeling. Put a fucking taste to your feeling, or whatever, What you're doing is, because there's a lot of times, I have to say, there's a lot of times, at least in my experience, where, there's so many different fucking feelings, right? And there's so many different names and categories for each of these feelings. Like, let's take the category of sadness, right? You're feeling sad. You can feel sad, depressed, anxious, worried. Those are all under the category of sad, because you ain't happy, so you ain't mad, and I'm just saying though. But that's why you want to do all of that, what I just said, name it, colors, whatever is going to help you to understand what it is that you're fucking feeling. Okay? That's the most important thing. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? So in this room, right? We walk into a room, it's awkward. That's the feeling. Oh, I feel kind of awkward. Why do I feel awkward? Now you're questioning why you feel that feeling, okay? Why do I feel awkward? I just walked in this room and all of a sudden I feel awkward. Okay, observe. That's the second tip. Observe. Oh, okay. I think there's gonna be 4 tips here. There's gonna be 4 tips here. Observe. What's fucking happening? What is happening that's making you feel this way? Okay? Who's in the room? Oh, there's 2 people here. There's a woman and a man. Oh, these are my best friends, Sam and Rick. Okay? I don't know who Sam and Rick is, but I know it's Sam and Rick, but I'm not using them. They don't know each other. So that was besides the point, okay? Sam and Rick, though. Oh, Sam and Rick, they're in this room. They're not saying anything. They're sitting at opposite sides of the rooms. They're avoiding eye contact, and neither of them greeted me when I came in. Oh, that's why I'm feeling weird. Something happened between Sam and Rick. Okay? So, that though, what I just said, listen to what I said, okay? Because that was the 3rd tip right there. You don't want to second guess yourself, but you also don't want to assume. Don't second guess, don't assume, okay? Because, you know, we feel something and it may seem obvious, but nothing is fucking obvious. Nothing's fucking obvious, okay? What's obvious to you is not obvious to Sam and Rick, okay? And that's so fucking important that you know that. It's so important that you know that. What's obvious to you is not obvious to everybody else. That was a hard lesson that I had to learn. Very, extremely hard, okay? And it's not even to say, like, you know, Sam and Rick are dumb or toxic or something. Like, you know, you don't have to add all these labels. It's just everything ain't obvious, you know. Maybe you got a piece of information that made a puzzle fit better than somebody else, okay? So don't second guess yourself, but don't assume, right? So in that example, excuse me, I apologize. In that example, you walked in the room, Sam and Rick, you know, awkward. And you came up with that assumption. Oh, something must have happened between Sam and Rick. That's why I feel awkward. But don't leave it at that. Then, you know, you could ask questions, say something. Hey, is everything good? Are y'all good? Is it okay? You know, everybody's not always truthful, so it's whatever answer they give you. You could just say, oh, shit, I walked in. Maybe you can be extremely dramatic and direct. Damn, I walked in here, this air is stale as fuck. What the fuck happened between y'all? You know, whatever, I don't know. However you however you react, okay? It's whatever, you know. It don't matter how you react. None of that matters. What matters is that you don't assume and you don't question. You don't second guess yourself. Because, and this is the most important thing. Why this is tip number 3, because, you know, words, and I don't know if I had already said this or not, but the words that we speak out of our mouth, the world that we live in, it's illusions, and words can be deceiving. The things that we see with our eyes can be deceiving, but the way we feel that's not deceiving. It's not deceiving. You feel how you feel, and your feelings are truth. And that's a sentence. How you feel is your truth. That's a sentence on its own. And so, you know, you gotta trust how you feel. That's your truth. That's your truth. Okay? So, like, if there's nothing else that you take from this video, please take that, write it down in your notes. Your feelings are your truth. Oh Lord, I just had thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Oh, fuck. You are so amazing. He just blessed me. Oh my God, this dog is so fucking cute, man. He ran up to my car. I'm sorry. But But man, I'm just like mind blown because that's a whole thing, okay? We gotta like dive deeper into feelings. And I'm ready for it, okay? I just am. Me and feelings, we right here. We are like, give me all the feelings. I feel it. Okay, so we're gonna get back to that though. We're gonna get back to that. So we said, let me just give you a rundown of the 3, and then I'm gonna hit you with the last one, and then we're gonna go, okay? So stop and feel what you feel. Stop and feel your body. Stop and feel, because a feeling, okay, and this is why I like, when I think about, when people talk about, our senses, it's like our sense of smell, taste, sight, hearing, and feeling, and touch. That's what people say, and touch. It's not just even about touch, you can fucking, I'm touching all of this. Yeah, I touch, but a feeling is also a feeling in your body, okay? And you know this, but nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody acknowledges it, or we just like brush over it real quick or something, So like, it's that gut feeling in your stomach, that feeling, that is your sense. That is your sixth sense. That is your intuition talking to you. But yeah. So stop and feel, okay? Observe what's going on. Don't second guess yourself, but don't assume. And then lastly, okay, communicate that. Communicate how you're feeling, okay? And I guess that can kind of go along with don't second guess yourself, don't assume. But the whole point is to express that feeling, and this is important to connect with your intuition, because through expressing that feeling that you're feeling, well, you took that feeling from inside of you and you put it out, and now it's out, now it's out there. And what wasn't so obvious is now it's obvious, because you stated your truth. You stated your truth. And if everybody could just be genuine that way, I feel like this would be such an easier world to live in. Just genuinely communicate your feelings, and don't take it personal. It's not about taking it personal. It's not about getting offended because somebody expressed how they felt, okay? Like, you do it all the time. You do it behind people's back, but you can't talk to the person that's making you feel that way. Okay, that was just something. that was another video. I had to fucking rant on that real quick, but it's just, it just makes everything more simple. Even if you're communicating how you feel to you, okay? So let's just say, right, let's say you're alone, and I don't know why you would be walking in a fucking graveyard at night, but let's say you're walking in a fucking graveyard at night, and you're just alone walking in the graveyard. And each step that you take, everything gets a little more eerie, and you're feeling like somebody's walking behind you and beside you and in front of you. Well, what is it that you're feeling? I feel scared. I feel eerie. I feel whatever. Observe. I'm in a graveyard and there's nobody else here, but I feel this way. And then, trust that feeling. Trust that feeling, but don't assume, I feel like this, but there's nobody here. Because you could assume, I feel like this, but like, what if somebody's fucking hiding in them bushes over there? I think somebody's hiding in them bushes over there. Now you're going to just fucking amp up your anxiety. Or, I don't know, maybe you're assuming that there's spirits, which That's not a fucking assumption. There's spirits in a graveyard. Okay, there are. They're just they're just there. So, but don't assume, and then communicate that. Whether you're telling yourself that, okay, I'm scared as shit because, man, I'm in this graveyard, but I came here for a purpose. But like, I feel all these spirits around me, or I feel like there's spirits around me, and it's kind of creepy. I don't know what to expect walking in this darkness. Okay, that was a whole, you got it out there. You don't know what to expect. That was also building onto that eerie feeling. And so that's why, because a lot of times, maybe it's just through talking, okay? Through talking and expressing, you're having so many thoughts. And I think I said this sometime in a couple videos ago, or possibly even my last video, I can't remember. But I know, like, a lot of time what happens to me, and I'm pretty sure it happens to a lot of people, is like, you're having so many thoughts at once and they're coming so fucking fast. And, sometimes you're not missing a thought. Trust me, none of those thoughts are missed, but you can't give each of those thoughts like depth. You know what I mean? And so just to communicate it, just to talk out loud how it is, what you're feeling, it helps to be able to understand all the things that you're feeling, all those downloads. They come so fucking fast. It's like, even if you're not fucking giving all those thoughts the attention, you got, let's say it's like, let me use this metaphor, right? You open up a tab. I'm going to use this metaphor the best I can because I want it to make sense with the graveyard, okay? You are on a computer, right? Open up a tab, graveyard. And then, you open up a tab, search graveyard. And then this graveyard pops up. And you click, Google pops up with a graveyard link. It says graveyard.com. Click on the fucking web page. And then all of a sudden, this web page opens up 50 fucking tabs on your computer. Just tabs everywhere. Yeah. You probably are not going to look through all of those fucking tabs, like, in depth individually, right? That's a lot of fucking tabs all of a sudden. But you got a gist of what the tabs are. They're creepy, they're weird, they're probably twisted, perverted, right? We talked about this. It's all these different fucking tabs, just weird, right? And what, the easy thing would probably do to close the whole web page, close all that shit. But it is also good, look at some of them, understand what is it, what is this, right? Because 50 fucking tabs open all of a sudden. Is it spam, or is it something it's probably something I should be aware of? 50 fucking tabs. So that's why the questioning, what is this? Why did this pop up? Why? You don't have to go through all of them, because, like I said, they all had the gist of the same thing. But and I hope this fucking metaphor made sense. In this metaphor, I use the computer. The computer is supposed to represent your mind. Okay? I hope it made sense. Somebody didn't get it, and that's okay. It's okay. But that is, actually, that's all I gotta say to you today. That's really it. And when you are learning to trust your intuition, okay, and this is the last thing I'll say, and I'll get the fuck out of here. When you are learning to trust your intuition more, on top of the 4 things that I just gave you, it is so important that you are not cruel to yourself, because you're a human being, and humans are simple, and we also make mistakes, and we're not perfect. You fall into those categories. For you to be perfect would make you not real. Not literally not real. Because I would be even bold enough to say, and I am even bold enough to say that God, the fucking creator of this earth and universe, or whatever you believe in, spirit, is not perfect either. You know, if spirit was perfect, then everything would be perfect. But it's not. Nothing's perfect. And so it's literally trial and error, okay? You might get something fucked up, you might get it right. And the only way you're going to figure out is just to do it. Is just to do it. And, yeah, just trusting yourself, though. Trust yourself. Trust yourself and your feelings, how you feel. So I actually think I want to bring this up. Probably going to talk more about it tomorrow, because our feelings, man. You know, honestly, I said I was going to get out here, but just real quick. Honestly, when I think about feelings, I just think about, like, you know, how it's been like a thing. It's been a thing. And I know it's not everybody, everybody don't have like a family where they have to shove their feelings or not talk about it. You know, there's families out there that are very open and expressive about their feelings. But I feel like it's like a societal thing where, like, you don't get that deep in depth with your feelings, especially just with like a stranger or something. And I'm specifically thinking about men, and that's, like I said, that's a topic for tomorrow. But it's not even just men, it's women too, okay? So it was great talking with y'all. Y'all have a great day. I love you. Bye.